All right, good morning, YouTube. So we're back out here another day at the dozers. So we're gonna do our morning routine on these. So check the oils, fill them up, grease them, everything like that. And then we'll just walk around, check things, see if there's any bolts that are broken or missing. And yeah, get them started up, get sitting in the air conditioning because it's already getting warm out here. And yeah, I think it's supposed to be warmer today than it was yesterday, and it was 106 degrees Fahrenheit yesterday. So that won't be too much fun, but at least we have air conditioning. Hopefully Pratt's window holds up since it's just got plastic on it right now. But we should have a new window coming, so hopefully that'll be here sometime relatively soon, which y'all would probably get to see a video of us replacing that. But yeah, we'll get all our things done and get going. If there's any video suggestions or anything you want to see in particular or have any questions about, feel free to leave that down in the comments below. We'd be more than happy to try and answer things to the best of our ability. And yeah, if you have any video ideas of things out in Australia or any things that you see in the video that you'd like to see more of, just let us know. So what I'm going to do now is go ahead and toss our meat pies on the engine for lunch. So we'll get them put in here. We've still been clearing. As you can see, I've been over there. Now I'm working my way around here. It opens up into there, and all this bigger area where there's not Gidgee and things like that, that will be chained in the future. So you run two dozers with a chain connecting them, and it gets rid of all that. So it goes pretty quick, a lot quicker than it would be just using the rake. But yeah, you want to wait till it gets a little bit bigger, or else it just folds over instead of coming out of the ground. But yeah, we're going to continue through here and try and get some more cleared out. All right, so I'm going to meet Pratt over here for lunch, but this is the area I've been working on. So a little bit hard to see, but getting clear. Out there is what we did the other day. But yeah, up there is the area where we stick rake. And yeah, so we're gonna have some lunch. We'll let you know how our meat pies are. And we brought some noodles if we were still hungry, because you get pretty hungry out here even though you're not doing anything physical. And yeah, we'll let you know how our lunch goes, and then update you when we get started again. Also, real quick before we have lunch, we're gonna go ahead and check the temperatures of all our rollers and everything like that. Because if the oil comes out of them or anything, they'll get really hot and seize up. So that's, I'll show you all, they're all the little rollers for the tracks. And then we'll check like our final drive temperatures and everything like that, make sure they're not hot. And then at lunch, we also normally check our transmission fluids, since that's when you're supposed to do this once they're warmed up, so we'll recheck them. But yeah, we'll get outside and I'll show you what we're checking. So what we're gonna check is the temperature of all those little roller pins right there. So we'll get this thing turned on and going. So 57 degrees Celsius, that is still within temperature, that's good. We'll check our final drive here, 71, so that's still good. And yeah, so we'll go through, check all of these, check our front roller, rear roller, everything like that. And then we'll get some lunch. All right, so here's a look at our meat pie. Got a little burn mark on the bottom of it from the engine, but pretty good. We had them on there for almost 2 hours today. How's yours, Pratt? Pretty good. So yeah, they're pretty warm today, and yeah, pretty tasty. Well, YouTube, I'm not happy to say, but I broke my window too, which sucks because Pratt broke his yesterday. And I would honestly not blame me if he fired us, because we broke 2 windows this week. The other week we did 2 hoses. It's just not good, but we're going along. This log, as you can see, is Y-shaped, and yeah, this stick of this part of the line came up through here. But yeah, not good. But things happen. I mean, I slammed the brakes as hard as I could when I saw it coming, but it was too late. All right, so we just got done taping up the window. It's already 4:30, so we're gonna take this time to clean the dozers off and everything and fuel them up, because there's no sense in really heading back out there because we'll be turning around here in just a couple minutes. But this is what it looks like. So got the clear plastic on there. Not the most visible thing, but at least it helps keep some of the cold air in and quiets it down a bit. But yeah. right, good morning YouTube. So 6:30 right now, and we're in the Gute headed to Gus's house. So that's my uncle Gus. He lives about half an hour away, and we're gonna help him unload some hay, it sounds like. And Courtney headed over there in his car because he borrowed the body truck to get the hay. And yeah, so we'll get that done. Not sure if we're doing anything else over there. And this morning Ian got some glass for the dozer. So yesterday he went to Emerald to pick up their new tractor. So it's the same as their old one, but it has a cab on it, and then the old one's going over to Travis's house. So while he was in Emerald, he picked up a piece of glass for Pratt's dozer, and then yeah, I busted mine out after he had already come back. So we'll have to wait for one to arrive, but he's putting that in this morning, and we're getting headed over to Gus's. Okay, so here's the body truck, got hay in it, as you can see. So he's getting backed up to the doorway, and we're gonna put it in here somewhere. Okay, so we got the hay unloaded. The rest of that is going to Malou, correct?
Correct.
So we'll unload that later, maybe.
Correct.
Yep. And yeah, so wasn't too bad. Not the worst hay bale unloading experience I've had. At least they're not heavy. At least they're not 90-pound bales, because that sucks. But anyways, we're gonna get this closed up and head back to the house. Okay, so we're headed back to Malou, back to the house. Courtney's actually headed the other direction because she has to go pick up a cow. And yeah, so we're gonna head to the house, pack our lunch, everything like that, and then start heading out to the dozers. We should, if Ian's not back at the house, we'll meet him on our way out there. And yeah, day hadn't gone too bad. It's not supposed to be as hot today as it has been the past 2 days, but still gonna get pretty warm. But anyways, we'll let you know how we go and what ends up happening. All right, so like I said earlier, we got these cool hats, but here's a little look at the new tractor Ian went and got yesterday. So it's got an air cab on it and everything like that. And it's the same model as the old one over here, just with a cab. So this one will be headed over to Travis's place, so he has a tractor over there. But yeah, here's another look at Ian's truck, since a lot of you like it. Very nice. But we're gonna get headed out to the dozers, meet Ian out there, and update you when we get going. All right, so as we were leaving out from the house, we actually met Ian, so we switched. Now we're in the work ute, and yeah, so he got the glass all put in Pratt's, everything good like that. He said he got a new air filter cleaner top for the part of mine, so if you could see, it had like that mesh thing, so that wasn't the greatest. Sticks like get down in there. And yeah, so he got the proper one for that, I think, and we should be going good. But by the time we leave, he's gonna have a whole brand new bulldozer. How much stuff we're having to replace, but you know, it was non-intentional, but oh well. All right, so I've been forgetting to record as we come past, but I've been working over in there, which I'm further back in there now, and this is coming down the laneway, and then over there is where we previously did, as I've stated before. But yeah, it opens it a lot. All right, so over here is Pratt's new glass. So we'll climb up here. Very nice, very nice. Yeah, Ian couldn't find the seal because it was back behind the seat. So he had this other one, but it wasn't quite long enough. So he used a bit of tape up there, but yeah, very nice, very clear. We'll walk over to my dozer and I'll show you the new air filter top. All right, so here's my new top, very nice. So it'll help keep the sticks out of there. Hopefully a tree don't come up here and give it a smash, but yeah, here's my window, real nice, you know. But we'll get our oils checked, everything like that, and get going. All right, so we're getting out here to where I was. It's very hard to see, and which it kind of sucks because this is the side I see my hoses out of, so I can't see if any sticks come up where my hoses are, so hopefully we don't break one of those. But you can kind of see out here, but not really. So hopefully we'll just take it slow and steady and not tear anything up. So I think we might be done a lot quicker than we expected. So down here is the end where Pratt started. So all that opens up, all those way off in the distance, that's the neighbors. And then it's all like regrowth out there. And then there's a little section towards the road that we were talking about doing. But Ian said that that's actually, it's zoned wrong. So it's zoned as protected regrowth. So we can't touch that. And he'd have to go through a bit of a process to get a permit for it. But yeah, so I'm down here at the end where Pratt started. And we've thinned all the way down to that far end where I was. And then back over there through the Gidgee is the other section that's open, like over here. And then yeah, behind that is the section that we did the other week. So yeah, I think we'll be done a lot quicker than we expected. This area, I thought it went down quite a bit further, but it doesn't. And we looked on like the satellite image and we've pretty much covered everything. So we're just gonna go through here, try and get little things here and there that we missed. And yeah. All right, so we're headed back to the Ute now. We went back through everything and went back over it, got all the little things we might have missed, and it all looks good to us at least. So we're heading to the Ute. We're gonna have some lunch, and then yeah, it's Friday anyway, so we'll blow all the machines off, blow their air filters out and everything like that. And then we'll head back to the house. I think we're gonna clean the Ute up a bit, clean some stuff out of it, and yeah. All right, so we're having lunch now. We already had a meat pie. Now we're each having a sandwich. So we got ham sandwiches with some cheese and some burger sauce is what it's called. And then we got some cookies in there that Courtney made yesterday and some chips. So I got my machine all blown off and the air filter blown out. And yeah, blew out the cabin air filter and the air conditioning filter. So Pat's doing the same thing on his. And then we'll get headed to the house and we'll give the Ute a bit of a clean. You can see it's pretty greasy and nasty back here. This hose for this oil container keeps falling down and leaking oil everywhere. So I think we're gonna unload this and yeah, clean it up. Okay, so now that we're all hot and sweaty, we're going to head to the house. So we got them all blown off and blew the air filters out and everything like that. So we're gonna go to the house and start cleaning this thing up. So here's a little bit of a look at our final product. So you can see out there, it opens up into the big open field. We got all this Gidgee through here and all back through there we went and cleared. So yeah, head back to the house. So we just helped Courtney unload that hay right there on the end. And then we got the oil drum and everything taken out of the back. And now we're gonna start spraying it off. As you see, all this oil dripped and the dirt stuck to it all over the place. And it's pretty oily and stuff back here. So we'll get this all cleaned up and make it look a little better. Okay, so we just got done washing the Ute off. Looks a lot better than it was. Got well, there's still dirt right here because it won't drain out, but we got all the thick grease and everything that was back here out. And yeah, got all the mud and cow poop off. Got everything from under the wheel wells pretty much. But yeah, better than it was. So now we got it pulled into the shed here and we're gonna vacuum it out, take all this stuff in the house that we don't need. Yeah, just give it a bit of a wipe down so that it's fresh. We're parked on a little bit of a hill, so this water's draining out of the bed. So that's good. But yeah, we'll update you once we got this cleaned out. So we got it wiped down as best we could. Still like dirt in these little cracks where you can't really get a towel or anything. And the floors, we got them vacuumed off. You're really never gonna get them clean unless you have like
hot soapy water.
Yeah, hot soapy water. But yeah, it's better than it was. Like some stain on the door or something right there that didn't want to come off, and there's like some mud stains down there. But we'll give this probably just a quick wipe on the floor, and yeah, then we'll call it a day. It is currently 4:57, so it's basically quitting time. So we'll just finish up with what we're doing and get get stuff backed up. We're gonna take these hats in the house. I think they're Courtney's. And then this is our guide or whatever for the dozering stuff. And yeah, look at the shiny hood, you know. So this is probably gonna be the end of the video unless anything spectacular happens. We might throw it in there, but if not, we'll see you next time. Hope you liked the video, and goodbye. We just got home. Looks like he brought the backhoe home, so that's good. And yeah, now it's actually the end of the video. Okay, so actually I lied. We're in here in the new tractor, gonna get it started up. We're gonna pull up the arena for Courtney so that it's nice and soft for her horses. Oh, nice and quiet in here. Air conditioning, radio, but everything else is the same as the other one. What he's doing right now is ripping the arena up with the grader, so it's got ripper teeth on it because all we have is this. So this is a spot where the mechanical cow is going to be to practice cutting and sorting like that. And yeah, we'll go over the whole arena with this.